Good morning friends. Today's subject is SED, Self-Employment and Entrepreneurship Development. Chapter is Creativity and Innovativeness in Mechanical Engineering, and today's topic is Creativity and Innovativeness. Objectives of this chapter is to learn about the creativity and innovativeness and its concept, characteristics and ways to develop creativity by various methods. Now look at the definition of the creativity. It is the mind power. It is the natural skill. It is the God-gifted things. Equips a person to generate new ideas in any area. If person have the creativity, it can create new idea, new thinking and new practical solutions to the problem. Concept is, it is the mental skill beyond the knowledge and science. It is not necessary if the person have the higher knowledge and technical ability, then it have or he have the higher creativity. And it is the articularly skill of mind power. It is representable, means it is the representable skill. If person have the higher creativity, we can judge it. Now next topic is the characteristics of creativity. First important thing is, it is the mental skill developed through practice. It is possible. If person have the lower creativity, through practice it is possible to increase and to develop the creativity. More alternative solutions to given problems. If person provide more solutions, more than one solutions to particular problem, then we can say this person have the higher creativity level. Create new idea which never existed before. Completely new idea provided by the person if he have the higher creativity. And next characteristics is dynamic, articulately skilled than static technical knowledge. It is a representable skill. We can judge the skill and it is beyond the technical knowledge. There is no relation with the technical knowledge. If a person have the higher creativity, it can judge by other person. Only feasible new ideas should be implemented. The creativity provide the ideas should be feasible and also it be implemented. Now ways to develop creativity. There are three methods to develop the creativity: is aleatory technique, improvisation and problem solving methods. First one is the aleatory methods, introducing new thoughts or ideas into a creative process. Best examples are painting, drawing, music and dancing. In improvisation, if creative thinking and solution of problems without prior preparation. On the spot, if any person provide the solution on the spot without any preparation, then this method is known as the improvisation. And third is the problem solving method, like brainstorming, trial and error, SWOT analysis, mind mapping and experimental thinking. For example, brainstorming. In this technique, in any industry or company, there are a number of executives. We collect the different ideas from the executives and select best one and use to solve our problem. So it is known as the problem solving method. Here examples of creativity and innovativeness in mechanical engineering field. There are field of mechanical engineering where creativity and innovativeness is utilized. First one is the robotics, aeronautical, space research. In this field also creativity and innovativeness is required. Agriculture, industry and service, transport, automation in material handling, robotics, mechanical devices, machine accessories, hydrocarbon refinement, heating and cooling system, metallurgical products, hinging and fitting including fasteners, weapons, apparatus and vessels. Now new topic is innovativeness. Innovative means if person have the creativity, then person have the innovativeness. To create something new or for innovation, creativity is the prime required. Now definition of the innovativeness is, innovativeness means introduction of new things, new ideas or new way of doing the things for the first time, never done before. If anything, any idea, any solution, any organization never done before, then it is new, then it is known as the innovation. There are various types of innovation. Innovation can be done in new product. If we develop the new product, it's known as the innovation. Also we can make the innovation in production technology, production method, procedure, process, and also we can search new market. It's also the one type of the innovation. By new market, by new source. If we find out the new raw material for our product, which characteristics are different but suitable for our product, it is also known as the innovation. and we set up new organization different from other also are the known as the form of innovation by new form of organization. Now, characteristics of innovativeness. First characteristics is mental skill based on creative ability of mind. It is the mental skill, it is the God gifted skill, it is a natural skill which is the direct correlated with the creativity. If the person have the higher creativity, have the higher value of innovativeness. Essential skill for an entrepreneur. If entrepreneur want to be a success, then this skill is required to sustain in the competitive market. Could be new product, new idea, new process. In any form, we can produce the innovativeness and show the innovativeness in new product, new process, new idea, new organization, new source. It is risky. If we give lot of time for the innovation, and if we get the failure, then it may be risky in terms of financial losses and time consumption. So really it is risky. Can be developed through training and practice. If person have the lower innovation or innovative skills, then through training and practice it is possible to develop. Converts commodity into brand. In business, if the person have the small business, by innovation, by creating monopoly, he can convert into the brand. Small business convert into brand. It is possible by only the innovation. And nowadays, in current situation of the market, to sustain in the market or competitive market, innovation is the perfect solution to be a successful in entrepreneurship activities. Ways to develop innovativeness. There are two ways of innovativeness we can develop. Methods based on divergent fluency of thinking and methods based on convergent fluency of thinking. First, methods based on divergent fluency of thinking. Examples are of brainstorming method, attribute listening, micro-mimicry, option checklist, challenging assumption method, excursion technique, lotus blossom technique, redefinition of the problem. First, brainstorming. In this method, in particular company, we collect the ideas from different executive and implement best one ideas to solve our problem. So it is known as the brainstorming. Now, attribute listing. In this method, we find out the alternatives or particular attribute and features. If we have the problems and different solutions, if in case of material, we find out the various alternatives of particular material for color, for design, and choose best alternative for to solve our problem. So it is the attribute listing. Now, biomimicry. For design of any product, for innovation of any product, we take the message, we choose the message from the nature. For example, design of aeroplane. The design of aeroplane is same as shape of bird. So means bird is the nature. It's a natural thing. So design of the plane is created by the nature. So when we solve the problem or create the innovativeness by the nature, then it is known as the biomimicry. Osborne checklist. In this method, we modify the old product and we create or enhance its applications. It is the Osborne checklist. Suppose old car, old tires we can use for children for gaming purpose. So it is the Osborne checklist techniques. So old tires is wastage for the people, but wastage tire can be used as a toys for poor children. So it is the perfect utilization of product. It is known as the modification. So it is known as the Osborne checklist. Now, challenge assumption techniques. In these techniques, thinking habits will be changed by the person and then innovation will be created. It is known as the challenge assumptions technique. In excursion techniques, utilizing the industrial visit and field trip, we continuously go to the industry and take the messages, take the ideas from the industry, available presence machinery, and try to solve our problem and to create the innovation. We take the message, ideas from the industry during the industrial visit. Then it is known as the excursion techniques. Now, lotus blossom techniques. In these techniques, we place our problem in the center and find out the alternative facilities around the main problem. Then it is known as the lotus blossom techniques. Suppose we want to open new store or mall in the market, then we require to create the website, shipping schedule, demographics, advertising, selection of goods, customer service, prices, store hours. So there are number of factors placed around the main our factors big box store. So this is known as the lotus blossom technique. And redefinition of the problem, if we are not able to solve the problem, we redefine the problem and again we try to solve the problem and find out the solution. So it is the redefinition of the problem. Now second is the convergent fluency of thinking. And first is the enhancement checklist method. In this method, development of the ideas, if we select the ideas from the person and in the development stage, development of the idea carried out by the other group members. If we collect the ideas from one group member, but development stage carried out by the other group member. So it is the enhancement checklist method. Force field analysis. In this technique, we find out the positive and negative points, compare the positive and negative points, means for and against of any problem, and try to solve the problem. It is known as the force field analysis. Idea advocacy method. In this method, in the development stage, for particular ideas and opinions, we make the logical discussion. We try to go to the solution to make the innovation. We make the logical discussion. Logical discussion is the key factor, is the key in the development stage. It is known as the idea advocacy method. Fourth is the weighted selection method. It is the method of assessing the benefits, options and alternative ways of action. In these techniques, we find out the benefits, options and various alternatives. And after the collection of alternative ways, we select best one for our problem. So it is the weighted selection method. And last one is the pink filter method. Pink means P stands for positive, I stands for intriguing, interesting, N for negative, and C for concerning. In these techniques, ideas are filtered using pink, positive, interesting, negative, and concerning. And then final solution and innovation will be selected. Okay friends, thank you very much for listening me in this session.